Alright, so I just found this new game. I was looking for something 40k related. Love the universe, not super into the lore, I know enough to get by. But this shit is golden. This is basically Diablo except in 40k. And you get like 4 different classes, and each of the 4 classes has 3 different subclasses, and they each level up in their own way. There's a bunch of different skill trees and like tech tech trees and whatnot. We're just gonna get into it. If you don't know 40k, it's gonna be really hard to explain what's going on. So I'm just gonna do a non-story related mission to get you into this, just to show you the just the basics of gameplay. That's how it goes down.
Maim the heretic.
Alright, so
slay the treacherous Xenos.
I'm playing
fork-tongued demon spawn.
basically a fucking technomancer with a fucking plasma cannon. So we start in, we summon our dudes, and then we go out and just wreck house. This rifle, I have burst, I also have sustained, like, well, plasma thing. Plasma weapons are great, because you don't need ammo. So resummon our dudes. I'm getting quite a bit of lag because of this recording. That's okay though. That's fine. It's pretty tactical. Also, you see you can take cover behind anything that's coverable and then pop out and shoot. It's really nice. Pop a little protective bubble. Drop a little fucking turret that increases our abilities for our constructs. Anyone who's played Magic will immediately know kind of where I'm coming from on this, in terms of constructs and, you know, what colorless used to be back in, 2012, 2011. Same concept. I've heavily modified the control scheme here. Usually you click to move and also click to attack. I've turned click to move off. Usually movement would be what was it? Like the arrow keys. I had to change that to WASD. And then turn click to move off, of course. Ooh, not that. What else did I change? I don't think I changed much else. This is a cool thing, you can press E to like go into tactical view and like you can change all the different things that are in tactical view and show like HP values and like what's an enemy, what's an ally. This game is Up to 4-player co-op, I believe. There's also PvP, although I have no idea how the fuck that works. I'm not gonna try it anytime soon. If you're wondering what UI is, if you ever played Diablo, you should know that shit that looks like blood on the lower left, that is my health. The ring around that is my suppression meter. It's basically armor. I don't really know how to better describe that. Thing to the left of that looks like, you know, a syringe. That is my, for lack of a better term, health potions. It should be self-explanatory what the skills are. Can't believe I just took health damage there. Once we're done with this little skirmish... Oh, Jesus, of course I got the turret. Okay, that's bullshit. I most definitely press 0. Drop my fucking mouse to press 0. Of course. This game is, of course, brutal at times. That death was fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time I ever died. Most likely because I was too busy fucking talking and trying to fucking explain things. I'm fucking paying attention. Well, it's because I just recently changed my fucking class a little bit up so that I have less summons. Oopsies. What is that? What are those? Like, it's your average Diablo inventory shit. Excuse me. But it's 40k. Which means everything is fucking immediately twice as fucking awesome. Now this is how this fight should have went in the first place. And of course my class has the limited amount of regenerating... I forget what they call it, but we'll just call it mana. And you'll see it regenerating around my skill under number 4. And that is my, what we'll call mana pool, that I can use to summon constructs, as per my class. Of course, there are many other classes, 3 other classes. There, you know, you get your major DPS class that can be, you know, melee, light weapons, heavy weapons. You have your assassin class that can use special dodges. You have your psychers that, of course, use psychic abilities. If you know anything about the 4K universe, you know that they're overpowered. At least lore-wise. Turn that map off. Gonna get a little lore heavy here, but it's kind of weird that you would be able to have a Mechanicum class just because they're not really, like, you know, Imperial. You wouldn't think that there is someone high-ranking in you know, Imperial that's Mechanicum, because that's like a whole nother fucking faction. But, you know, they kind of explain it the way they're like, oh yeah, you know, you were about to become a Mechanicum adept, but then you know, changed over and, like, started working for the Imperium. Oh, that was cool. And it's like, alright, we're gonna give a, you know, a lore-friendly reason why you can play a Mechanicum class in this game, and that's cool. Which is why I'm playing it, because I thought, you know, that was really cool. I, like, you know, I was about to just be like, oh, you know, screw it, we'll just play someone who, you know, a heavy class, someone who has rocket launchers on their armor and carries a freaking, you know, a shotgun and a plasma rifle, and we'll just, you know, play it real straight. And I was like, nah, you know, like, Mechanicum's really, really interesting. And to see them actually, like, give a lore reason why, you know, the Emperor would give them favor and such a high rank was really cool. So, I highly recommend this game. I think it's only like $40. Full disclosure, boy, did I spend almost twice that on all the DLC and whatnot.
Once again, the enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
And I might just start uploading this on a decent basis, because these missions are pretty short. The story took like 6 missions before I even got the chance to, like, get to the store and the crafting and the construct customization stuff, and, like, you know, for the game to actually, like, open up into fully what it is supposed to be. And to have, you know, access to these little, optional missions. What do we get? Raiment, phone slot, inoculator. Heroic deeds. Oh yeah, so there's also like basically achievements will give you permanent upgrades if you're good enough with that. What do we get? Nah. Multiplayer construct setup. Yeah, so like as someone who uses constructs, you can literally equip your constructs with different shit. It's crazy. And like, oh, you know how in Dark Souls you can choose whether to have your Estus Flask heal more or you have more Estus Flasks? I think that might be a Bloodborne thing. So there's like a bunch of different stuff you can do here. Yeah, like one gives suppression instead of that. And like we can remove that. Add that. And it's all based on your kind of like your default or whatever your equipment is. Yeah, co-op multiplayer, your PvP. Of course, you have your store. I will show you the crafting shit momentarily. Let's set 2. So we got Crafting Boy. And then most of the shit you can craft is a hell of a lot better than what you can get from drops, but they cost a lot of money. You know, like, you think, oh, 17.5K, that sounds like a lot. No, it's not. And even if I wanted to, say, change the color of my axe, that costs a third of what I have. Just to change the color of one item. One item. See, and then there's a whole, like, tech tree stuff that costs way too much money that I have right now. I'm just starting out. Just got to level 10. And I believe every 10 levels you get to add something. And add to Mind Link. Because we're basically building a Necromancer class, or mech romancer class, if you will. And each one of these has its own tree. Every single one of these has its own tree. Fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna upgrade that. So mostly what we're gonna be doing with this build is moving as fast as we can to equip our constructs with better items, and also reduce our cost of the summon skills so we can summon and repair as fast as possible, and then get the better equips on them. Press tab, because you can press tab to change your equip sets, just in case I wanted to switch to melee really quick. I don't believe we have access to any of this shit. I don't know what the fuck that corner of the ship does yet. What did we just do? Yeah, so we gave them the claw. Equip them with better. Yeah. Alright. So, that was just a quick look at Warhammer Martyr. That's what I'm doing now, because I'm taking a break from EDF. I'm like 60-something hours into that, and goddamn does it get to the point where even playing missions on normal is somewhat impossible, because once you get past to level 100 and past, it's, hey, you better have, you know, grinded out 5 hours on the previous missions on hard mode, which we specifically tell you not to play on hard mode until you played on easy. I could get into it for fucking a minute and a half. Don't worry about it. This is what you get instead of Deus Ex today, because Deus Ex is coming tomorrow. Still trying to figure out the aspect ratio shit on that. That's weird. Like I said, it's a software thing because it's so old. You know, it's a 20-year-old game. Not gonna work on my frickin' beast of the device I have now. So, oh, excuse me, a little gassy. If you want to see more of this, let me know. Subscribe. Don't have to ring the bell if you don't want to. You'll find out if I'm uploading stuff, if I'm not. Again, I'm back on a decent schedule now. I know I took like a week off, but I'm going to be doing my damnedest to get something up at least every other day now. Share it, tell your friends, let people know, get the word out. Help me get more than fucking 8 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you next time.